Hey guys, good morning. All right, so Bianca and Kristen here. We just wanted to make a video for you guys because we get a lot of the same questions in this group and we kind of know what you guys are thinking. Like, we know that you come into this group like wondering what the heck does a Beachbody coach does. That's the main reason you guys joined it. So then we wanted to touch on what, the different things that we do and how we become coaches. So Kristen brought up a good point as we were talking about this morning. We were going to individually make posts because we make videos for you guys because we were both attracted to this business for different reasons. So she brought up a good point. There are usually three ways into people. What was it again, Kristen? You were talking about them this morning.
So if you look at the bigger picture, there's three ways that people come into the Beachbody business. The first one is challengers to coaches. The second, they're attracted to the Beachbody lifestyle. And then the third is the actual business opportunity where somebody may have a background in network marketing, understand the compensation plan, and how they decided that they wanted to go with Beachbody because of the amazing setup that they have. So like Bianca said, we came into it for different reasons. And, Bianca, I can tell you right now, was the first kind where, for her, would you agree, Bianca, you came in as a challenger, you wanted a support group, you wanted to get healthy, you wanted to transform, you're a little hesitant about the products.
But a little hesitant is like nice of you to say. She kind of forced me into, hold on one second, Allie. She kind of forced me into doing this thing because she was so excited about it, and she knew that I was a new mom and I was struggling to lose the weight because we're best friends and we used to talk back and forth. And she knew that I was trying all kinds of different things and I wasn't having good success with it. So when she stumbled across Beachbody, she was like, "You have to try this," and she was excited. So what do you do when your best friend tells you to buy something? You go out there and you get it, right? So that's exactly what I did. So I went and I trusted her. I knew she wasn't trying to scam me because she was my best friend. So I knew that this was something that was good for me. So I went ahead and invested in it. I was completely skeptical. I did it because she told me to. And I was not expecting to get good results out of it. But, even though we started almost at the same time, Kristen went like a whole different direction, right, Kristen? Now, I've always wondered, did you actually come into the business because you wanted to make money with it? Or were you just like, I want to be fit, I want to be healthy, and I see these people, they're happy, and I want to be happy. I know you're in a bad place in your life when you first started.
Right. Honestly, I had an extra 90 pounds after my second son. I worked really hard to lose it. I didn't have support. I wanted to do it on my own. I thought I had to go to the gym and eat very little. I thought that I had to then I invested $3,000 in a personal trainer, just to kind of validate what I was doing. I had to have somebody push me. I thought that I needed that. And after coming from that, I didn't really need that. And I had seen so many people around me struggling that I was like, I want to do something with this. I want to make a blog. I want to make a website. I want to do something. And when I looked at the cost of websites and the time that it would take to put in for a blog, I was like, well, I really do love helping people, but it's going to be a lot of work for pretty much nothing. So for me, I had that idea and I had that vision, but after a very unexpected family loss, I kind of went into a state of depression and I just let go of my dreams. I kind of just shut down. I accepted life as is. And it wasn't until I saw something on Facebook that reminded me of my dreams again, of being able to help people. So knowing that, yes, I wanted to help people. I was very passionate about it. But knowing that on the other end of things, that multi-level marketing does work because people on my unit were taking off with different things. So in the back of my mind, yes, I wanted to help people, but I saw the business side of it. Even though I really had no experience, I had no idea what I was doing. I just said, you know what, I'm going to jump into this and do it.
Okay, so coming from that personal training environment and the gym environment, did you ever second guess it? You were like, okay, this is like a home workout thing,
Absolutely.
I know a lot of people who go to the gym, that's what they know. That's what, they know that if they go into the gym and they get a personal trainer, they're going to get a diet, they're going to get that, that support. And they're like, okay, well, I can do it if I pay $2,000. But here I am investing this little money on this program. They're going to say that in 90 days, I'm going to get shredded. And like,
Right.
did you ever like think about that in your head? Like this?
Absolutely. Absolutely. But you know, what sold me was my husband bought Insanity in 2009. And at that point, we didn't have the money at all for that program. I said, why? You're a Marine. You know how to work out. Why do you need some program? I ridiculed him and made fun of him. And when I decided that I wanted to order Shanti, which was the same guy that did Insanity with T25 and Shakeology, he put off this huge like, oh, okay, so now all of a sudden you want to do it. And, you know, I was skeptical, but I remember the transformation that he had. And I could tell you there was other people that I knew that had done these programs, P90X. We had a friend in nursing school that did it. So I knew that these programs were hard, but I was willing to give it a shot. And knowing that there was a money back guarantee kind of sealed the deal for me. And wouldn't you know, I got better results with T25 and Shakeology than I did with a personal trainer. Because, you know, it's just,
I was the same. It was kind of like the same thing for me because I was completely skeptical when I started, but I figured, what the heck do I have to lose? Because I had tried everything and like nothing had worked. So I was like, well, might as well try this. And I saw that because it was only 25 minutes. And, you know, because I had it at home, I didn't have to put the girls in the car and drag them somewhere else, that I found myself not being able to make the same excuses that I used to make when I tried to go to a gym. Like, oh, I can't go because the girl's sleeping, or, you know, the girls are sleeping, or something, whatever it was. Like, I always had an excuse. But when I was home, I was actually able to stick to something. So that was when finally, like, the light bulb came on. It's not about, you know, an expensive gym or a personal trainer. It's about consistency. And the only way I was able to ever get consistency in my life was if I had no excuses. I had like something that allowed me to make excuses.
And let me add something real quick. Going to the gym, I don't want anybody to think that I'm bashing the gym or I'm bashing personal trainers. If I go to the gym, I still go to the gym. I still have a gym membership, but I can take any workout that I have done, I can stream it from my phone with Beachbody on demand. So my at-home workouts, if I just want to go to the gym and put my son in a play group real quick and then go do my workout, I have a personal trainer on my phone. And if there's a thought, if I ever wanted to do like a bikini competition or something outside of my comfort level where I do need a personal trainer, perfect. Those are where they are the key players. But I'm a mom. I work as a nurse. I'm busy. I'm okay not having a six-pack. I like wine, but Bianca and I both like wine. It's just we are promoting a healthy lifestyle. We're trying to help other people, and whatever goals you have, that's up to you. Only you can decide that. We're just going to give you the roadmap to say, here's how you do it. So, Bianca, let me ask you, when you were in a challenge group and you started getting the transformation, how did you, what kind of lighted that fire to say, okay, I really enjoy the group atmosphere. Like maybe I could potentially do this on my own. Like what was that switch for you?
Yeah. Okay. So, for one thing, I just having being in this challenge group, I was challenged that I should bring a couple of friends with me into this challenge group. And having the transformation happening in myself, and also noticing that they were having transformations, and they were really thankful that I presented this opportunity to them, because they were in that similar situation as me, that they didn't have the time to work out. Just seeing them and having them thanking me, and it felt good. It felt like I was helping them, and I wanted more of that. That kind of like nourished my inside, my soul. It was like I felt like my life had purpose because I was helping someone. And I wanted more and more and more of that. It was kind of like that addicting. And I'm still addicted to that.
Right.
And it was just like because I felt like, because I was helping people, and I've always been like a type of person that volunteers and, gives away my time for free. I felt like if I was to help people, I needed to do it for free. Like it was a conflict that I had, that I could help people, but not as long as I wasn't getting compensated for it, then it wasn't helping people anymore. And that was a conflict that I had in my head until I realized that, yes, you can do something you love and still get compensated for it. Like it goes hand in hand. It shouldn't be where you have to hate your job and help people on the outside. The two of them can happen together.
Right.
Really, that's like when you're most like fulfilled. That's when you feel the best. That's why I love this job.
So because of that, you were sold on the opportunity of being able to help people with challenge groups and, maybe make a small commission here and there, but you were still kind of played with it month by month. You weren't a full-blown working coach. You were more of a hobby coach. You went at your own pace. You received the discount. You loved the products. You became a product of the product, but you weren't really ready to kind of go into that mindset of being completely dedicated to your Beachbody business. Now, I think about it, the combined, we've been coaches for almost 2 years next month. The combined amount of people, of challengers that we have helped, I know for my end, it's over 1,000, and I'm not even sure what it would be on yours. So if you think about it together, combined, we have helped a lot of people, and we started off as just 2 people that said, okay, well, maybe we'll give this a try. We don't know if it's really going to go anywhere. And, now we're here. And now what I did with Bianca was I kind of was like, you know what? I love this business so much. I'm determined to get her into the business opportunity side, where she understands what it means to not only build challenge groups and help people get transformations, but now we want to help other coaches build their business from the ground up. So at what point for you, Bianca, was that switch saying, okay, now I want to start building a business. I really am dedicated to this. I need to do this. And what was the holdup that prevented you from doing that?
I never saw myself as a salesperson, and I just didn't understand how I was going to make it work. I had a lot of holdups because I was very afraid of what people were going to think of me. And I had a lot of, things that held me back. And it wasn't until people started to say, your posts really motivate me. And I noticed how many lives were being transformed just because I posted my workout selfies, which seemed to me so trivial, like who's going to care? That came from my own lack of self-confidence, And I started to lose the weight and look better, and I started getting positive feedback from people, I started thinking, like, why do I care? Why do I care what people think about me, And at that point, I was like, well, if I really enjoy this, and if I know that my friend, which was you, is making a living out of this and paying her mortgage with it, then why am I not? When we're doing the same thing, I was working out, she was working out. The only difference between her success and mine was that she decided to share it. And I had that holdback where I didn't want to share.
Right.
So once I made that mind switch, that was all it was.
Right. So I pretty much, at any point you come into this business, you kind of pick the pace and we match you. And the best part, I think, about our team, not that I know that it's an elite team. I know that it's amazing. We come from the #1 coach in the network and her team. We have this great support. Now I can honestly say we have taken all of those tools, we've crafted it into our own. So you're not just getting one person or one coach training you, you're getting a whole team of coaches who came into this business at different points. They have different whys. They have different populations that they attract. And you have different people at different levels of the business. So at every step, you're going to get support and you're going to get explanations and whys. It's just really, I think, coming down to, is this something that I can see myself into? Do I have dreams sitting on the back burner and a life that I'm after, but I'm not really sure how to get there? Because it does, this is going to take some work. You're transforming into a new person, and you have to be patient with yourself and decide, but that's where it starts, is just saying, I'm deciding I'm going to do this. And I don't know for you, but this was the best decision I've ever made in my life. I mean, we both have completely different lives than we did 5 years ago.
I agree. I think, you guys, when you decide to join this team, you got the benefit of having both of us been there and done that from both aspects. Like, Kristen had the vision and she wanted to work the business. So she is, one person that's going to run with you and going to get you started from the minute you sign up to she's going to tell you exactly the steps that you need to follow to get to where you need to be. Now, if your thing is like, oh, I want to work on myself, I want to show others by example. I want to show them, how I am transforming my life, and I want to inspire others to do the same. And you're not necessarily like ready for the business to just hit the ground running. That's okay too, because that's how I started, and I can give you that perspective. You'll get a team of coaches that have been there and done, both ways. So that's the benefit of joining us now.
Right. So, this is just a glimpse. This is just us bouncing off of one another. We have 2 years worth of information. So coming into this, we would absolutely love to tell you the ins and outs of Beachbody, but really it's that whole process of just getting started, picking your pace, going after it, which side of the business you want, where you're comfortable at your life and your time. We cannot guarantee anybody's success. but we have the tools to make very successful people. We're very proud of not only the challengers that we've changed, but we have helped coaches get off welfare. We have helped single moms be able to quit one of their jobs. We've helped dads cut back on their hours. We've helped people, servers in a restaurant who are able to quit that job. We have all different types of people on our team that have been able to transform their life based on what they want from this business right now. And even if it's right now is not their long-term goal, wherever your starting point is, we're going to be there. We're going to help you. We're going to get you started. And that's who we are. That's what we do.
Just get over your initial fear of what, you think Beachbody coaching is, because it probably isn't anything that you think. We're not salespeople. We're not here to push anybody into doing anything that they don't want to do. We're here to offer opportunities, be it to change your physical, to help you have a physical transformation, or be it to have a financial transformation, or even an internal one, which in both our cases is true. So, just get over that initial fear. It's probably not what you're thinking. Just have an open mind and listen to the videos that we'll post throughout the week, and you learn more. And then hopefully by the end of the week, you have a clear idea, and you'll be able to, at that point, make a decision if it's right for you or not.
Right. All right, guys. Well, we're going to check out for now, but please stay tuned for the rest of the week with the videos. Write down your questions. We will have a live webinar Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll have a PowerPoint presentation for you to kind of go in the ins and outs of the business, and the fees and the expectations and different things like that, and how we get you started and all the perks and rewards that go along with the Beachbody coaching opportunity. So have a great day. And be sure to check in, because again, for every post that is posted or every comment, we will be keeping track for the amount of people who are engaged, and we will recognize and reward at the end of this group for the top 3 earners. So have a great day, guys. Talk to you later.
Bye, guys.